I'm doing this course, actually. It's all about women's health and women's healing. It's all about connecting with your yoni. Do y'all know what a yoni is? It just means coochie in Hindi. Guys, if you're trying to hit on someone, slide in those DMs. What that yoni do, babe? Let her know you're spiritual. Yeah, right? You'll go to a yoga class. You'll throw down. But I'm in this course, and it's just all about connecting with yourself down there, right? It's just me and a bunch of ladies, and it's a lot of Kegeling. I call it vajazzercise. That's what I call it. It's CrossFit for your cooter, and we're just trying to connect. You know, all of us. It's just me and like 200 boxes on a Zoom screen squinting because we're like pulsing, trying to find ourselves. And she talks about this thing, vagazing, like looking at your yoni, like get to know her, right? Because there's a lot of ladies who've never looked, who we have no idea what our yoni looks like. You know, I have friends that are like it. You know, they treat their yoni like a family heirloom, you know, like passed down through generations. This was my great grandmama's before the war, just blowing off the dust. So you got to look at her, you got to get to know her, right? Build a relationship with your yoni. Just talking about accessing your vaginal voice so she can guide you in your life, right? And tell you things. And it just got me thinking, what would my yoni sound like, right? I don't know if you've ever thought, ladies, what yours would sound like. I know mine, she would be breathy, right? It would sound like she's trying to fog a mirror, like just like, and she'd have a lisp because she doesn't have teeth, and you know she's a little lopsided. You know, she'd just be breathy with a lisp, and I just think of like she wants a word with me, okay? Because I was messing up in my 20s. I was just passing out coochie like a game show host. You feel me? I was like, you get a vagina, Look under your chair, take it home. Proud new owner.
And then the whole conversation on it, like some people, you know, talk about, well, is Jesus black or white? Like, who cares, bro? Do you got Jesus in your soul? And if you want to be frank, Jesus was obviously white. He turned water into wine. It's white people shit. If he was black, it would have been Hennessy. That's all I'm saying. Bro, I smoke weed in the name of the Lord, bro. Every time I smoke, thank you, God. I love weed. It's the best drug, man. God knew what he was doing when he was making weed. He was like, I want to make the dopest drug in the world. I want you to consume as much as you want and not die. God knew what he was doing, man. That's why I can't do none of that other stuff. I can't do cocaine, man. And it's not even cocaine. I'm not dissing the drug. I'm dissing the action. Like the way I'm approached about cocaine. You know what I mean? After a show, some dude was like, man, you're so funny, man. You want to take a bump? I'm like, bro, I'm peeing. You know what I mean? Any drug you do in the restroom can't be a good drug. Who wants to, you know what I mean? Who wants to recreate next to a nigga who's trying to get every goddamn chili shit out of his, you know what I mean? Taking a big ass shit. I don't want to do all that. There's no serenity with cocaine. You know what I mean? There's no peace of mind. Sometimes I like to come to Galveston, go on the beach, smoke a joint, and watch the sunset. That's a good pastime. I can't bring my coked out friends to that. Like, hey, man, I'm finna go smoke a joint and watch the sunset. You down? Hell yeah, buddy, I'm gonna get my shit. Yeah! The sun! I'm like, take that to the restroom, bro, not out here. I'm not vibing with that. But the older I get, the less weed I can tolerate. You know what I mean? I'm 30 years old. When I was young, I could smoke like a whole ounce to myself. Now I can barely survive off of a bowl, nigga. Like half a gram, I'm just shit faced. Man, it's dope because I'm saving money, but man, it's just when I get super high, bro, my perspective shifts. Like I look at things more critically. Some stuff that is just silly. Like I was listening to Stevie Wonder, right? And you know that song, Isn't She Lovely? Isn't she wonderful? And I was like, wait, lovely? Nigga, ain't you blind? No, I'm just saying, man, beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. Stevie, what are you beholding? What are you looking?
You will not catch me stepping out of line. I hate myself. Just because it's hard to love yourself. It's really, yeah, the gay guy gets it. It's hard to love yourself. It really is. But alcohol does help. Shout out to Henley Wine. No, it really does, because like it's really nice how beer goggles work on yourself, right? Because like normally I'm very insecure, but then I'll get blacked out and I'm just in the bathroom like, damn, I don't know who this bitch is, but she's got some fat fucking titties, dude. Hell yeah, shit. I'm gonna get my number, you know. I'm texting myself, you up? Blocking myself, because I could do better. I could do better. No, I am really happy to be back in Texas, which is weird, but I'm glad to be in Texas again, because I lived in Wisconsin for a year, and that's the proper reaction. No cheers, no clapping, someone shaking their head. That's how they react in Wisconsin too, when you let them know you live there. I only ever get asked one question about moving to Wisconsin, and that is why. You know, why would you move from Houston to Wisconsin? And I'll be honest, I tried losing weight and that was easier. I look good in Wisconsin, all right? It's nothing but lumpy honkies up there, okay? There's no Latina to blow me out of the water. Like, I'm fine shit in Green Bay. You know what I mean? I'm a bad bitch. In Oshkosh, Wisconsin. That is a place I lived. That is... No, it was crazy, because like it makes sense to me though, because I think that standards are all about survival, right? Attraction is about survival. Of course, in Houston, you want your partner to be in shape, right? To evade gunfire. That makes sense. You want a hoe that's nimble. I'm not mad at you, you know. Get a girl with cardio, they be shooting. But in Wisconsin, they're just looking for a bitch to get them through the winter. That's a different game. That's a game I can win. You know what I mean? Like... I have power for once, right? Like, because it's so cold in the Midwest. It's crazy cold. Like, I never knew my nipples could get that long. That was crazy. I got inches, y'all. I had no idea. I'm just grateful that I'm a grower and not a shower, you know. Would suck to have to roll those up every morning. Bobby pin him. I don't know. All that to say, it's very cold up there. And so like when guys are swiping on Tinder, they're swiping for warmth. And like I started getting cocky. I was talking shit. I was like, yeah, you could go date that size too. See if you make it to November, motherfucker. All right, I'll be here. Toasty as hell. Sweating even, who knows? I'm usually sweating. It's the first time that's an attractive quality. They're like, damn, that bitch perspiring? I gotta marry her. She got body heat, you know, she's gonna save us. It was wild, because like in Texas, I'm fat and pale. In Wisconsin, they were like, oh my God, are you Brazilian? You're so exotic. Where are you from? Like, it was I had to move back once Trump got elected, because I got scared I was gonna get deported up there. Like, it's too much of a golden goddess. They couldn't handle me. No, it was interesting though. Like for the first time in my life actually living there, I had people telling me that I wasn't fat enough.